Guerra, who noted that not a single speaker supporting the candidate at the event was old enough to run for U.S. Senate. Sayed is 33, just clears the 30-year-old age minimum. Bring up the average age was 28-year-old wunderkind Ocasio-Cortez, who defeated the 10-term incumbent Joseph Crowley in the New York's 14th district in June. Her remarks seemed directed less against the other candidates, more so against conventional wisdom that says age, influence, compromise, or corporate money are required ingredients for political success. So it's really some pretty cool, incredible stuff there. Sayed also echoed that populist sentiment. Sayed supporters in Detroit said they trust Sayed more because, like Ocasio, Cortez, and Sanders, it's a big one, he is running a campaign that rejects corporate dollars. So important. Caitlin Carr had a sign that said, El Sayed Ocasio-Cortez 2024, described El Sayed's No Corporate Political Action Committee pledge as central to her support. He's not taking money from corporations. It's entirely grassroots funding campaign, which is I'm super excited about. The biggest difference between Whitmer and El Sayed is just that he isn't accepting corporate money. Indeed, Whitmer has been dinged for her association with corporate interests, particularly her ties to the insurance industry. Her father, Richard Whitmer, was head of Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. In 2015 interview, she credited her friend Dan Lope, the current head of the company in Michigan and former senior House staffer, as being the first person to suggest she enter politics. Yeah, Blue Cross Blue Shield guy. That's some great stuff. That's really what people in Michigan want to hear. So very, very, very encouraging. I like that a lot. Yeah, The Intercept broke the story that lobbyists at Blue Cross Blue Shield in Michigan were throwing a fundraiser for Whitmer, where she got nearly $144,000 from senior Blue Cross staff in one night. I wonder who she's really going to represent. Is it going to be the doctor, Abdul El Sayed, who worked on Michigan's healthcare systems for years, or is it going to be Blue Cross Blue Shield corporatist Gretchen Whitmer? And that's saying really an incredible contrast. Of the three primary candidates, Whitmer is the only one who does not support a single-payer healthcare system in Michigan. Calling it unrealistic. Blue Cross Blue Shield, make it rain, baby. We like that's Shri and Abdul. They're like, yeah, let's cut out the system. I mean, I don't like those insurance companies. They're making profit off us. She's like, how can if she wins, if Abdul El Sayed doesn't win tomorrow night, and we're going to be covering it live, by the way, so you're going to want to check that out. If she does not win, if she does win, I mean, that's going to be mind-blowing to me personally. It's a mind-bending thing. So of the three candidates, Whitmer is the only one who does not support the thing. She recently claimed the criticism she got for her connections to Blue Cross Blue Shield are extremely sexist. She has supported a federal single-payer plan, but Michiganders who face a new health crisis in Flint may want more of a commitment. Yeah, so she says, extremely sexist that this is the way it is. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but if you were named Gordon or something like that, Gordon Whitmer, I'd be criticizing you just as much, just because that's ridiculous. Your Blue Cross Blue Shield connections are ridiculous. I'm going to say that. Anyway, Abdul El Sayed is our future great speaker, great politician. He knows what to do. He's going to fight for the people, everyone. And that's why we're going to be covering him tomorrow night, Tuesday, August 7th. Join us, 9:30. We are live on the air for our coverage. Our last time we did this was when Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez won. And that was a little over a month ago. So maybe will our live coverage bring the same magic once more. It'll be very exciting. Very, very exciting to talk about this. One of my favorite parts of this year is going to be the primary season. So yeah, Donald Trump's favorite part of being president, now as we move on, even as everything else goes to hell, he's always been able to speak to crowds of thousands of his adoring fans. This is what he likes the best. He likes it so much, in fact, he reportedly watches replays from his rallies like a literally insane person. He spends time, Axios, this is a quote from Axios, he commentates as he watches, according to sources who've sat with him and viewed replays on his TiVo, which are preloaded with his favorites on the large TV in his private dining room adjoining the Oval Office. When watching replays, Trump will interject commentary, reveling his most controversial lines. Wait for it. See what I did there? He said, hey. They think I'm not going to call human beings animals, but then, boom, I do. As the President of the United States. That's amazing, right? That's the magic. That's why I won Michigan. That's why we got 306 electoral votes. This is probably what he tells people when he goes in the office. Yeah, it's not exactly shocking. Trump's obsession with both television and himself are well documented, but this is just incredible. The fact that he has this much free time, wow. He's pointing to himself, by the way, when he says at CPAC. Himself. And he's adjusting his hair. Yeah, and this is the person who's going to sit there, analyze his rallies like instant replay. Like, this is someone who's supposed to be leading our country. Like, our country going to hell, it's the worst. And people are not happy. People hate him. Like, the broad majority of the country hates him. Like, 70% of the country hate him. And what's he doing? He's TiVoing his rallies. This is some, like, Marie Antoinette type stuff. Jesus. He's TiVoing all the people. They love me. The people, they love me. Oh, my gosh. I mean, come on. Really? Really? Wow. Anyway, yeah, so Joe Arpaio, he's the former sheriff who earned Donald Trump's pardon after being convicted on charges stemming from his total inability to stop racially profiling suspects in Maricopa County, became the latest victim of comedian Sacha Baron Cohen's new show, Who is America, last night. As it's Monday, we all know it's right. You react to Who is America Day. We've done this like 3 times. It's been 3 episodes. This is the 4th time doing it. In today's installment, Cohen posed as a Finnish YouTuber after warming Arpaio up with talk about stockpiling guns for the upcoming race war. The president eventually he eventually got Arpaio to say that he would probably accept oral sex from President Donald Trump. Yeah, so this is it. All right, so we had a little bit of problem with the audio there. Apologize for that. But we're going now to play you the thing. So what he's doing is, so Arpaio, he's posing, Baron Cohen's posing as a Finnish YouTuber, and he's warming Arpaio up, and now he's going to be unboxing things with his best bud, Mr. Joe Arpaio.
No, I'm with Sheriff Joe Arpaio, and he is the toughest sheriff in America.
The tent city that you would house detainees in, which you yourself called a concentration camp.
Great to meet you.
Everybody!
Oh, wow.
So amazing week. Look at this. We are unboxing Shop Kids World Vacation.
She's like little,
so I'm going
stuffy
to
little
unbox this
like
Shop
toys
Kid.
for
While I'm
3-year-olds.
doing that, why not tell me about what communists are trying to do to stop people having guns?
Well, that's a big issue, but I will say over and over again, guns don't kill. People kill.
OMG, super crazy. It's delish donut. Delish donut.
That looks good.
Delish donut. Do you want to say hello?
Hi.
Delish donut is anti-guns. I think all the guns should be given back.
Delicious donut. You have to understand that you have to follow the Constitution and the law, allow people to have guns.
But I want the guns.
So what he's doing is talking to a little stuffed donut type thing that's literally about an inch large, and in Sacha Baron Cohen's thumb, in between Sacha Baron Cohen's thumb and index finger here.
To be taken back because they are dangerous.
Bad guys are going to get their guns.
He's getting even more furious.
He's going to kill you. I'm hoping that somebody else in there has a gun and will shoot that person before he shoots you.
Oh, okay, then thank you for telling me that. Because I like guns. Everybody knows I've got a really big collection. I have over 43 guns.
You have 43 guns?
Oh, yes. I've been collecting them for the upcoming race war. and så fluvelu overlu tykefu and tykefu antal padsen kød køfødle tøv jekhanebli blups pløv von tøv fluvelu overlu. You know President Donald Trump?
Of course I know.
And what's he like, Donald Trump?
Great man. I've been with him, introduced him from day one, from all the campaign.
Is Donald Trump very rich?
Oh, he's got money, but, you know, he doesn't act like he's rich.
So do you think President Trump, he's your friend, do you think he might have had a golden shower?
Would surprise me.
Oh, I would love to have a golden shower. Do you think there's any way you could get President Trump to give me a golden shower?
In Finland?
Or in America, in Washington, in the White House?
I'll tell you one thing. If he sees this and the way you're speaking, he's going to like you because you think like he thinks. And this is very, very interesting. And let me tell you, I became sheriff when I was 60 years old.
My first job was a hand job from my mother, and it was newspapers. What was your first hand job?
So let me say this, me. Whatever I did in my life, I always did that extra. It gets me in trouble sometimes.
You wanted to give the best hand job possible.
Extra sometimes.
Oh, so if Donald Trump calls you up after this and says, Sheriff Joe, I want to offer you an amazing blowjob, would you say yes?
I may have to say yes.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Arpaio had earlier admitted to being duped by Cohen back in July after he saw arch-conservatives like Dick Cheney were also fooled. I started thinking, wait a minute, this could be the interview I had too, Arpaio said. I was kind of mad at myself. Yeah, unfortunately, though, for the age former sheriff, half joking about throwing immigrants into your concentration camp means you should be dogged by comedians, and far worse, until the end of the day. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Just it happens. It works how it works. By the way, what a complete idiot. This is, oh my God. This is some incredible stuff. It just, yeah, it's like, I would accept a blowjob from President Trump. Most amazing blowjob. I may have to say yes there. Oh, okay. I may have to say yes to the fact that we are ending this show today. Really appreciate it. We'll see you soon.